Hello students, in this video you are going to learn about structure of neuron. Please like, subscribe and share my video. First let us see what are neurons or definition of the neurons. Neurons are main conducting cells within the nervous system. They are also known as nerve cells. As you know, nervous tissue or nervous system is very complex, but the nervous tissue contains only two main types of cells. They are nerve cells and glial cells. But here we are talking only about nerve cells, which are also known as neurons. So we can say neuron is basic working unit of nervous system. Neurons transmit information to other nerve cells, muscles or gland cells by conducting nerve impulses. So their main function is transmitting information or messages from the brain or to the brain through conducting the impulses. They are highly specialized and amitotic. They are highly specialized and amitotic means that if a neuron is destroyed, it cannot be replaced because neurons do not go through mitosis. So mitosis is absent in the neurons. Now let us study the structure of neuron. So each neuron usually has three basic parts. They are cell body, which is also known as soma. The second part is dendrite. Usually one or more dendrites are present in the neuron, and the third one is axon. Usually in neurons only one axon is present or single axon is present. So what are the three parts? Cell body or soma, dendrites and axons. So let us see cell body. So in cell body in many ways the cell body is similar to other types of cells. It has a nucleus with at least one nucleolus and contains many typical cytoplasmic organelles. So the cell body is similar to other cells. It contains cytoplasm, nucleolus, nucleus and other organelles as they are present in other cells also. But it lacks centrioles. Could you tell why centrioles are absent? Yes, because they are amitotic cells. Here mitosis is absent. Cell division is not taking place. Hence centrioles are absent. It also contains a network of neurofibrillae or neurofibrils and nasal granules. Nasal granules means small masses of RNA. So these two structures special structures we can find in nerve cells. What are they? One is neurofibrils means small thin thread like structures in the cytoplasm we can see in the neurons, and some granules, dark pigmented dark granules. Usually they take more stains, they absorb more stains and appear as dark grains in the cell body. They are nothing but masses of RNA. So all these are present in the cell body or soma of the neuron. From the cell body arises the dendrites and axons, which are nothing but cytoplasmic extensions. Coming to the second part of neuron, it is dendrite or dendrites. Dendrites and axons are cytoplasmic extensions or processes that project from the cell body. So axon and dendrites, they are arising from cell body. They are means dendrites and axons are sometimes referred to as fibers. Dendrites are usually but not always short and branching, which increases the surface area to receive signals from other neurons. So usually the dendrites are short and branching, but it is not always true. In some neurons they may be longer. The number of dendrites on a neuron varies, means a neuron may contain one or more dendrites. The dendrites are called afferent processes because they transmit impulses to the neuron cell body. Afferent means to bring or conduct towards something. So here Dendrites are bringing or conducting the message or impulses from other neurons to the cell body. Hence, they are called afferent processes. Coming to the third part of neuron, it is axon. Usually, neurons contains only one axon. There is only one axon that projects from each cell body of the neuron. Axon is usually elongated because it carries impulses away from the cell body. Hence, it is called as an afferent process. Already you have seen afferent means which brings or conducts something towards the cell body. Here axon is taking or conducting or carrying impulses away from the cell body. Hence the name is afferent process. An axon may have rare branches called axon collaterals. So usually axon is elongated structure, but sometimes it is branched also, and the branches may be referred as collateral. Axon and axon collaterals terminate in many short branches called telodendrites. So usually the axon away from the cell body terminate into small branches, and each branch is known as telodendria. The distal ends of the telodendria are slightly elongated to form synaptic bulbs. So at the ending portion they are bulged. Why? Because from here they transmit the information to other neurons. Synapses means these are the connecting regions between neurons. Usually in this region the synaptic bulbs or synaptic knobs of one neuron is connected with other dendrites of other neurons. Many axons are surrounded by a segmented white fatty substance called myelin or the myelin sheath, and the axons which are surrounded by myelin sheath are referred as myelinated fibers. Myelinated fibers make up the white matter in the central nervous system, while cell bodies and unmyelinated fibers make up the gray matter. The unmyelinated regions between the myelin segments in an axons are called the nodes of Ranvier. In the peripheral nervous system or PNS, the myelin is produced by Schwann cells. Schwann cells are nothing but a type of glial cells of the PNS. Glial cells are nothing but the other types of cells present in the nerve tissues. Already we have discussed nerve cell consist of two types of cells. Those are nerve cells and glial cells. Glial cells, they support and nourish the nerve cells. So Schwann cells are nothing but a type of glial cells. Here in this picture you can see all the different parts of neurons. So as you already know, there are three parts of neuron. They are, first one is the cell body. So here you can see the central enlarged structure which is pink in color. It is nothing but the cell body. In that you can see the nucleus clearly. So cell body is also known as soma. From the cell body arises small and elongated projection. Small projections are known as dendrites. So these are nothing but cytoplasmic extension. The dendrites are shown in pink color. You can see the branched short dendrites. Usually dendrites are short and branched, and they are connected with other neurons. Dendrites are known as afferent processes because they bring or conduct impulses from other neurons to the cell body. So next you can see the axon. Axon is nothing but long elongated structure arising from the cell body, and it is usually covered with the myelin sheath. Myelin sheath you can see in purple in color. In between you can see the gaps. The gaps are known as nodes of Ranvier, and it terminates into branched structures. These are known as telodendria. The end portion of telodendria are having button-like structure or knob-like structures. They are known as synaptic bulbs or synaptic knobs through which the axon transmit the information or impulses to other neurons. Schwann cells are present on axon in myelin segments. You can see here the dot-like structures in myelin segments, which is purple in color.